الله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Alhamdulillah, today we are doing Arabic again. Hold on, do I have something to erase this? And what number lesson are we on? Who can look at their notes and tell me? Which one? 15. Number 15. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Last time we were here, we did like this. We said, so this lesson 15 15 10 درس الدرس 10. Okay, look. Here we go. Last time we had alif, ba, jim, dal, saying abjad. Then we have ha, wa, za, hawaz, abjad, hawaz. Then we said hu, ha, ta, ya. So here we have huttiya, hawaz, and abjad. 1, 2, 3. 3 words. Today, and these 3 words go through different letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This gives you the numeric value for each one of these letters, right? Now we're on another letter. This word is called KALMAAN, all right? KALMAAN, okay? And some people say KALMOON, okay? What it is, in English, you have KLMN, right? KLMN. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me? Okay. Okay, in English you have KLMN. In Arabic you have the same construction. KAAF, LAM, MIM, NUN. Everybody say that. KAAF, LAM, MIM, NUN. And hold the meme together. Say KAAF, LAM, MIM, NUN. The same thing in English. KLMN. And the same construction holds true in Hebrew also and in Russian. You know, in the Latin languages. It comes the same way. So this represents for us the letter KAAF. Say it. KAAF. LAM. LAM. Mim. Mim. And NUN. Okay? KAAF, LAM, Mim, NUN. And that's what we're going to go through today. We're going to go through KAAF. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Can you write number 9 so I can write it properly?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I'm writing sloppily. That's ta. Can you see that?
Can you write it again? No, it's not.
Right. Like this. It goes this way. This is a 2-stroke letter. One of the things we said we're going to go over is letters have certain amount of strokes. I'll go over each one. Could you get me the rag to wipe this off? This is alif. Alif is 1 stroke down. How many strokes?
1 stroke down.
1 stroke down. If you're writing on paper, this is the room that you're going to need. Okay? 1 stroke down. Then, ba is on the line. It's 1 stroke here, and then you put the dot. It goes in this direction. 1 stroke, the pen doesn't come up, then you put the dot. Everybody follow me? Jim, it comes from this direction, going across, then it curves without lifting up the pen. So 1 this way, you don't lift the pen, you go exactly back and make a circle. It should almost come back to the same spot. It can go a little further, but it shouldn't go that much further. And it can go a little short, but it shouldn't go too short. Okay? And then you put the dot in between the head. This part over here is considered the head. And the top half. You don't put it in the bottom. Put it in the top half. That's jim. Okay? And you see how the jim is on the second part of the bottom part of the first line and the top part of the underlining line. Abjad, del. Del It comes again on the second part of the line. One stroke. It looks like a nose. It curves, you see, in a direction, and then it's rounded. It's not sharp. Some people do that. It's curved. Okay? And again, the mouth should not, this is the mouth of the letter right here. They should not be equal. It should be slightly back some. Do you understand that? This is a subtlety. You can see a del like this. That's incorrect, though. It's more that it should be back slightly. You see? And if you write it and you curve it down some, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So abjad, let me go to hawaz. Ha, if I say it, you say it. Ha. Watch ha, because this ha is written a few ways. Today I'm going to teach you just one way of writing ha. Look, you start down, you go up, you make a circle. It does not touch the line. Then you go back in the circle. Do you see that? That's very easy. If you walk fast, you just go like this. That's ha. Everybody say ha. Ha. Starts off here, curves up, goes around. Once it goes back in itself. That's the thing most people don't get. And then you make a smaller circle and you go over the line. This tail, everybody say, call this the tail. Every letter, there are two types of letters. There are stubborn letters and then the letters that have a tail. Okay? Stubborn letters don't attach to a letter in front of them. Alif would be considered a stubborn letter. Del would be considered a stubborn letter because it stops. It doesn't go forward. You can attach to it, but it won't attach to anything else. So that's why we call those stubborn letters. Everything else has a tail. Everything else has a tail. And so that tail is then taken until you can go to another letter. You understand that? Okay. Ha. Now wow. See, if I was going to go right here, I would just make the wow just like that. Let me go over here and show it by itself. Start off at the bottom of the line, not necessarily touching it. Make a circle and come down at an angle. Okay? Comes down at an angle. That is wow. Be careful that you don't come back up on yourself because that looks like a cough. Be careful. If you want it to be wow, cut it off here on the bottom line. That's wow. Does that make sense? And zay. Zay, do I need to make space here? Zay, if you're starting out, do this. Just make a line, an angled line. Did you see that? And then put a dot. Let me show you again. If you're starting off, just go like that and put a dot on it. After you learn how to do it, you'll go back to doing this. Okay? It's an angle. What people get in problem is they make the angle too straight or they make it too curved or too long. What you have to remember, this is how you do it properly. I'll go over here now. It's a slight curve. Slight curve, and then you put the dot. The dot has to go. The nukta. These are called diacritical marks. What are these called? Diacritical marks. Diacritical marks, the definition of a diacritical mark is any mark that you put on a letter to distinguish it from another letter. Otherwise, you would not be able to tell the difference between the two. For example, if I write these two letters right here and they don't have any diacritical marks, you can't tell if this is Zay or Ra. But if I put a diacritical mark, then you know automatically that this one is Ra and this one is Zay. Or if I go like this, you don't know what that is. But if I put two diacritical marks on top, you know it's Ta. If I put three, you know it's Tha. If I put one, you know it's Noon. Even though it's off base, it should be in the middle. Or if I put one on the bottom, you know it's Ba. All that changes just with the diacritical marks. So they're very important, and you need to respect them and their placement. Their placement is very important. So that's what we're going to do. Ha now. Ha. Is this too crowded? Should I erase the whole thing? Okay, let me erase the whole board and then put this other letters up for you. Is this helping you? Okay. And I'm sorry that this stuff sprays. See, the problem with the Arabic language is, number one, a lot of people don't learn how to read properly at the beginning. If you learn these little fundamentals now, as you go on, you won't get stuck and you won't have anything to stumble upon. Because you'll know everything you need to know about the alphabet, and then you can leave it alone and utilize it. You understand?